God damn. Mark Cuban just knocked the fuck out of Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith. Y'all, I put the link in the description. Check out, it's probably going to be 2 links. Check that shit out, man. I mean, Mark Cuban totally owned, pawned Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless on how they do their job. I mean, he fucking came into their world and just blew that shit up, man. He embarrassed them. He embarrassed Skip Bayless. And you think Stephen A. was listening in the first part, he wasn't saying nothing. But then Stephen A. talking about he got 2 issues with what Mark Cuban said. And Stephen A. brought out his 2 issues. And Mark Cuban destroyed those 2 issues. Oh my God. Embarrassed Stephen A. Smith. Oh my God. Made Stephen A. look like a jackass. Oh my. Stephen A. was up there fucking trying to. Oh man, he couldn't really come back off that. He was trying to yell and trying to loud talk, but it didn't do no good. You got your ass whooped, Stephen A. You with your boy Skip Bayless. Both of y'all have been exposed to be the frauds that y'all are. Frauds. Don't really know the game. Especially that fucking Skip Bayless. Oh man, Mark Cuban made that motherfucker look like a fucking 2-year-old. So now you see why Bruce Blitz hates ESPN. Now you understand. Now you understand what Bruce Blitz is talking about. Bruce Blitz is an intelligent person that knows the game. And Mark Cuban was talking about a person like Bruce Blitz. If you just sit down, watch the game, you can analyze why LeBron didn't have a good game against the Dallas Mavericks last year. But that had seemed to skip over Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith's head. That seemed to have went over their head. They didn't understand why LeBron had a bad game. Bruce Blitz did. Mark Cuban did. Mark Cuban explained, if you just watch the game, you will see why LeBron couldn't do what he did. If you understood what you were watching, if you understood the defense that the Dallas Mavericks was initiating on the Miami Heat, you will understand why LeBron couldn't do what he wanted to do. And it's funny that Skip Bayless or Stephen A. Smith never brought that up. All they was doing was bashing. And then we all started bashing. But for a person that technically knows what's going on in the game, can understand what was happening. Amazing. Wow. So y'all check it out. Stephen A. and Skip Bayless got their ass stomped out, man. Peace.